Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about the Boreal Forest. This is also known as the taiga and is located in the region between the tundra and temperate regions. It's in North America, Asia, and Europe. Now, let's talk about factors. First, let's talk about abiotic factors. There's precipitation, which is usually in the form of snow in the winter, and rain only comes in the moist summer. Annual precipitation is 50 to 100 centimeters, and annual rainfall is 25 to 50 centimeters. You might be wondering why those numbers are different, and that's because precipitation includes rain, snow, sleet, everything, but rainfall only includes rain. Temperature. The average temperature is 10 degrees Celsius, and the lowest ever recorded temperature in the taiga is negative 51 degrees Celsius. The highest ever recorded temperature is 21 degrees Celsius. The temperature peaks at July. The soil quality of the taiga is pretty bad. It's very acidic, and it has slow decomposition and slow weathering due to the cold, and it's also sometimes frozen. The cold. The cold is a prominent feature of this biome. It influences the plants and animals a lot. This is the cause for many adaptations of the organisms that live in this biome. Global warming. The taiga is responsible for some of the largest carbon sinks in the century. The growth of these forests are leading to a decrease in carbon dioxide. This could help combat global warming. Now let's talk about biotic factors. In biotic factors, there's bacteria, which are very helpful to fungi and return important nutrients to the soil. They also cycle nitrogen, carbon, and phosphorus around in the earth and are mostly responsible for the organic matter and litter in the forest. Decomposers. These also return important nutrients to the soil. Without them, there would be dead things everywhere, and they're like the digestion system of the planet. They're also a food source for some, like red squirrels. Also, plants and animals. Let's first talk about plants. Plants of the taiga. Here are some images. And some examples of plants are aspers, balsam firs, sphagnum moss, white firs, eastern red cedars, jack pines, and more. Now let's talk about animals. Animals of the taiga are goshawks, wolverines, great horned owls, snowshoe hares, grizzly bears, willow ptarmigans, and wolves, and more, such as red foxes, passerine birds, lynxes, ground squirrels. Now, I'm going to talk about a specific plant that has special adaptations that help it survive in the taiga. This special plant is the Siberian spruce. It's up to 30 meters tall and up to 2.5 meters wide. It's a coniferous tree with short and narrow needles and glossy twigs. It has cylindrical and oval-shaped pine cones. Some adaptations of this plant are that it has a conical shape, which makes snow shed easier and prevents branch loss. It also has narrow needles, which reduce the surface area and prevents water loss. It has thick waxy coating, which protects it from dry winds, and its needles are dark green, which help absorb heat from the sun faster, which allows photosynthesis to begin sooner. Now let's talk about a special animal. Lynx. This is almost identical to a house cat, but larger. The male's hunting range is 20 square miles, and the female's hunting range a little shorter at 10 square miles. It's quick and sly and is 2 to 4 feet long. It's 11 to 45 pounds. Some adaptations of this animal is that it has fur-covered pads on the bottom of its feet, which allow it to quietly sneak around during the night. It has excellent night vision, which allows it to see far in the night, since that's when it hunts. And it's evolved to ambush prey with its strong legs rather than chase it down. An important note about the lynxes is that in Europe, the lynxes have almost been wiped out due to habitat loss and hunting. They are very close to being on the endangered list in the US. However, strict laws are giving the lynxes a chance to come back. Now let's talk about the food web and how energy is transferred in the taiga. As you can see here, the taiga has still a lot of biodiversity, even though the cold makes it a little bit lacking. As you can see in this food web, the wolf and grizzly bear are apex predators, and the snowshoe hare is a big food source for lots of animals. Also, you can see the there's many different types of producers, like Siberian spruces, aquatic grasses, white spruces, aspers, gray willows, bog birches, grass. And this does not even show all of the plants and animals in this ecosystem. Lastly, here are some resources that I used to help me with this project, and these are resources that you can use to learn more. There's Britannica Schools, NASA Earth, Blue Planet, and National Geographic. Thank you. Bye.